The heck? Hello, hello. I'm just fixing some things. Oh, man. Nobody's here. Welcome. Hi, Solar. Hi. It's telling me there's like 0 people in here still. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if TikTok is still being glitchy. Nope, 1 person now. Additions. After 8 minutes. My Discord just told everybody that I'm live. Okay, go back to this. And this. Here. Hi, Reba. Hello. Welcome, everyone. I shortened my list. I made it more clean. Okay, there we go. I was fixing something. Okay. Now that can do its thing. Oh, wait. I should repost from it first. Hi, Dex. It's been a while. There we go. I can't reactivate my level. I don't have coins on that account. Hi. How goes it? All right. I might not be able to see comments right away because I'm going, what is that doing? What is this? I can change does this change it for you guys or just for me? Is it changing the brightness for you? Like, am I going really bright there and really dark here? Oh, that's weird. Oh, I'll make myself darker. There we go. We're going to go there. That's a new thing. I've never seen that before. I just touched the screen and it did it. What is this doing? Okay. Now I'm going to send out my invites. Some of you might already be in here, but too bad. You're getting an invite anyway. I only have a little bit of time to go live, like an hour and a half before I have to leave to go to a meet and greet for pet sitting. There we go. All right. Hi, Kat. Well, hello. Thanks, Momo Fat, for sharing. Thank you. We're at 85 shares now. Yay! Let's keep going. Changes. Yep. All right. Let's get some people in here to talk to them, okay? Because, I had this performative male attack stock. Oh, yeah. They're not good. Castiel watched my live for 300 minutes. 300! Yay! Yay! What is that?
Hello.
Oh, hello. How are you?
I'm good. I am so happy I got here when you started a live for once.
It's because I started early this time. It's so weird. I'm not used to starting it this time. But I only have like an hour and a half, but still.
That's
Yeah.
okay. I actually have today off work, so it was perfect.
Sweet.
Hmm.
Sweet, sweet. Nice. I woke up earlier because my meds wore off. And hi Michelle. And I was in Reggie's live earlier and I made myself lunch and now I'm just sitting around waiting for the meet and greet. So, yeah, I gotta go meet somebody about their cats. And then I have another three that I have to plan for this
Oh,
Christmas.
fun.
Yeah.
I was looking through
Chips, chips.
I was like scrolling earlier and I saw
Mm-hmm.
this really like disturbing PSA against flavored air. And I was like, are they trying to scare me?
What's flavored air?
Like the devices that you use to have the flavored air.
Oh, those. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm trying to TikTok my way around that one.
Hello.
Hey, hello,
Hi. Hi, can I get your age, please?
22.
Okay, what's up? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I am anti-LGBTQ. Um, because I
Okay.
think it's an unnatural way of life, and
Did you?
yeah,
What?
Sorry, finish what you're saying.
yeah, I feel like all those genders you guys added is a bunch of rubbish. I feel like
Who's
you
you
try
guys?
Who's
Who's you guys?
LGBTQ
What
to
genders? Wait, what
um
genders did we add?
queer, non-binary, all those things. You guys made those things up, which is a bunch of nonsense. Doesn't
well?
make
That's
sense.
interesting, Brooke. You're making like multiple points, so I'm going to slow you down. First of all,
Sir,
I don't. Please don't call me sir.
I
So
never called you sir.
you literally just called me sir.
I said let's go.
Am I like being gaslit right now,
I so
Cherry?
no,
I don't know.
I
I
did
didn't
not.
hear, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, because I didn't say it. So what do you want me to
Well,
refer as you as so I wouldn't misgender you?
you could just
Okay.
not. I must just be hearing things. It's fine. Anyway, I think let's start with your
Dexter.
claim. Oh, okay. So I'm not crazy. Okay.
I just wasn't
So
listening. That's
yeah.
all.
So anyway, no, and I figured that it was just like very in passing and no one noticed. But so here's the thing. You said that people have just made up genders. You do
Yeah,
realize you do realize that like hundreds of indigenous cultures have had third, fourth, fifth, sixth, etc. genders
yeah.
their
So
entirety of their existence, including the culture that is in my ancestry.
yeah, it's still made up. So basically,
So
do
so
you
all
think?
gender is made up then.
So do you think?
Everything's made up.
Okay, hold on. So do you think non-binary makes sense?
Well, seeing
Yes.
as I identify as
All right.
non-binary, yes.
Okay. So how does it make sense if you were born male or female?
Because your sex has
But
nothing
people
to
are
do with your
not.
gender.
So
But also
people
people are
weren't.
not. But also people are not.
So
Like
what are they?
intersex people do
Yeah,
exist.
Yeah, so an
that part
intersex
too.
person can only be more male than female or more female than male. They cannot be both, by the
No,
way.
no, that's not true.
No.
Yes, it is true. You could
No,
search up.
that's not true. There are over 13
You
different
want to go look it up?
characteristics. Sir, I would ask you
Okay, Brooke.
to stop interrupting me.
Yeah,
I mean,
Brooke.
don't
So
make a
here's the
claim with
thing.
no
Like,
facts.
stop. I don't like the over talking. Okay, so everybody's gonna make sure that we're not over talking each other and like
Thank you.
not interrupting because I can't deal with it. It's so overstimulating. So when one person is talking, like Brookhaven, how about you mute when you're not talking
Okay, I'm
because
sorry. I'm sorry.
then it'll reduce the amount of time that you're going to like interrupt, right? So once Solar is done speaking, they'll mute and then it's your turn.
And
Okay.
I'd like to say it real quick, not to steal Solar's thunder because they are totally rocking it here, but all words are made up. So you're saying gender's
Yes.
made up. Yeah, it is. All
Everything's made
gender's
up.
made up. It's all made up. I mean, we invented these terms to describe a thing that we observed. So, okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
And Brooke, you
proceed.
don't need to respond to Dex. So anyway,
That's right.
because we're having a discussion right now. So I just so Brooke, I was in the middle of speaking and now I've lost my train of thought because we kind of went on a tangent.
My apologies.
No, you're fine. I said I was talking about genders from multiple cultures,
Non-binary,
non-binary,
indigenous cultures.
Yeah. Okay. So like indigenous cultures have like understood gender in multiple different ways. And it is a specifically European mindset that has created this nonsense that there is a binary of genders when genders have always been a social construct since the beginning of humanity. And you're trying to tell me that it doesn't make sense that it exists while intersex exists. And you tried to make a point that intersex people exist either as intersex male or intersex female. It is much more complicated than that, actually. Intersex existence is comprised of 13 different potential characteristics, which is not an even number. So there is not a like clear-cut way to put someone as evenly like in one camp or the other. People have genetic dispositions. People have secondary sex characteristics. People have primary sex characteristics. The brain is part of people's sex characteristics. Hormones are part of people's sex characteristics. So there's all of these different factors that you're just outright dismissing in order to be bigoted towards a certain group of people.
Bigoted. Oh, that's
Yeah.
the third,
And
you're
I
the
will
third
stand
person
on
who called
that.
me
Yeah.
that today. So yeah, like I said, you can search it up if you want to. If you don't have to
I don't
believe me.
need to search up what you want me to
So that
search up.
means
I
that
have done
means
plenty of research on this on my
then that
own.
means you can't make the
1
claim.
second.
No.
Search what up?
Search what up?
Search up that you cannot be both sex. You only can be more male than female or more female than male.
Do you
It
want
will
us
tell
to
you.
concede
So
that?
intersex people
Hold on. Do you want us
is
to concede that there are people who believe that, and that if we search for it, we can find one of those people that says that? Sure, that's
Yeah.
true. But I could easily
all right.
and
So if it's true,
could.
then
I'm not done.
Maybe.
I could easily search for someone who says the exact opposite. I can also search for someone that says gender just doesn't exist. Everybody's just a big blob of whatever. I mean, so like
I'm
the
just
idea
saying.
that oh my gosh, the idea that you think that because you can find someone who says what you have already decided is true somehow proves your argument is silly. I
I
mean,
mean, I said you can look at the statistics.
So
the statistics.
Brooke,
If
I
can
think
find,
it's interesting.
All
Sorry,
right.
you're
Can I talk now?
no. So Brooke, I find it interesting that
No,
like
you guys can talk, but I can't talk.
It looks that way, yeah.
yeah, it does
Let me
look like
just, yeah. One
Yeah.
quick second, guys. I have a flash goal. 16 roses, so one rose from 16 different people, and it'll hit my flash goal. So if everybody has to send one rose each, and it'll hit my flash goal.
Please
and
send
thank you
Charity
so
a
much.
rose. Thank you.
And tell you what, Brooke,
Please.
if you start crying about it, like really sincerely crying, then I might change my
No,
mind about letting you talk.
I'm not crying. I'm
No,
good.
I know you're not crying. I'm
Yeah,
saying if
yeah,
you
I'm
do,
good.
Okay.
if you do cry,
Yeah.
start
Okay.
crying. I want to hear you cry.
I kind of want to
All
sit
right,
on
Dex,
like
let's not go off
Wait,
topic.
one second. Dex, are you eating right now?
it
Yes.
sounds like he is.
It sounds like you're eating. I have misophonia. I can't deal with chewing sounds.
Okay. I'll mute my mic.
Thank you. It's like anger for me. Okay.
Yellow.
So Brooke, I want to go back to the original point, right? You were saying that because I won't look up N-
If
an insubstantial non-claim that you have made, right? Like you
I
want me
mean, you
to
could look it
look
up. It
up.
will tell you.
You're saying that my point is indefensible because you won't defend your point because you want me to look it up on Google.
You mean I won't defend my point? I made a claim, right? And
No, but you didn't
I had
defend it. You just
something.
made the claim.
Yeah, and
So
I told you could search it up now, so you can back
no,
up my
that's
claim.
not how that works. I'm
What
not
do you mean
looking up
it's
on
not how
Google
it
your
works?
claim. You made
All
your
right,
claim. You have the burden of proof.
all right. So yeah, I'm giving you the proof. I'm telling you. I mean, if
Telling
you
me
choose,
to search something on Google is
yeah,
not giving me the proof.
if you
Give
choose
it to
not to, then
me.
that
Okay.
means you're just
Hey,
disingenuous.
Brooke,
No, you're
dragons,
disingenuous.
Brooke,
I'm
Okay.
dragons,
disingenuous.
Brooke,
One
dragons
second. Too
exist.
many
They are
voices.
they are 100% real. Look it up. I'm not going to
Lord of
give
the
you the
Rings
link
tells
that
me
Okay,
proves
so.
okay.
dragons are real. Look it up.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Okay,
Look
I
up
have
cool.
a
dragons are
book
real.
that tells me the dragons exist. It's called The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me look it up. See, I'm not being disingenuous. I'm going to actually look it up.
No, but
Okay.
see, here's the thing is, Brooke, you can pick any.
Look it up.
We're not giving you a specific source. You can pull from 50 different sources. You're asking us to gish gallop around and look for your sources
All right,
for
so
you.
Google said that dragons are not real. So
Okay. Well,
it's not.
I'll
Google
concede
is a
that, actually.
All right,
Google.
Solar.
Google is a
Okay.
biased.
Okay.
Google is a
Okay.
biased
One second.
source.
I want to
Okay,
get
no,
one second.
because
I want
Google
to
doesn't
one second.
support bare
Stop.
bones.
Stop. I want to get us back on track, please, because this is just becoming a lot of back and forth about something that like nobody like. Brooke, you're not even providing any sources whatsoever.
I mean, I am. I
So
told him
here's
he
the
could
thing. One
search it up,
second.
and he
Stop.
refuses to.
Stop.
So
Stop.
disingenuous.
That's not a
Stop. Do you
source.
understand that stop means stop? Stop means stop. Okay?
You need to tell those
No
guys
means
stop.
no. Stop means stop.
Listen.
I'm telling
Sorry.
everybody. Okay, I'm gonna drop everybody right away.
Fair. But again,
Okay.
you looked up a source that said dragons aren't real.
One
Well,
second.
clearly that's a bad
second.
source. You need to look up another one.
Dex, I'm trying to get back on track here.
10-4.
I don't think
Okay,
Dex is
thank
mentally
you.
right in the head.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't. What did you just say, Brooke?
No, it Google said that dragons are not real.
Who cares? Who cares? We were
I mean,
being facetious.
Dex
Do you not
cared.
understand that?
Yeah, Dex cared
Do you
so
not,
much.
I was the one who told you what book to look up.
Oh, so that
Hobbit.
means
It
you.
tells
That
you right
means
there
that
the
means you
dragons are
care.
real.
That means you care.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so can we get back to why you're not pro LGBTQ?
Yeah,
Enough
so
with the
like I
dragons.
said, it's not it's a unnatural way of life. Reason being,
What do you mean what is unnatural? What do you mean by unnatural?
so unnatural basically you have two genders or two sex, male and female. Male having a you know I don't want to say like they are private. And you have women who they are private, and when they come together, they create life. But there's been a proven fact. Obviously, not all male and female can
Okay,
do it.
one second. But what is natural? Like, what does natural mean? Like,
Something that occurs in nature that is not
really?
that
Do you
cannot
know
be
that homosexuality occurs? One
interfere.
second.
Could I finish the definition you asked for,
No,
please?
you said occurs in nature.
What do you mean?
said
No,
occurs in nature. That's
you
the
asked me.
definition.
You asked me
Painted
a
yourself
question.
in a corner there,
I'm
partner.
answering you. Hello.
Okay, one second.
Give me 1 second. You asked
Okay,
me a
I'm the
question. I'm
host.
trying
I'm
to
going to
answer you.
interrupt you. I'm going to interrupt you whenever I want. I'm the host, okay? I also want to keep in mind that this is not a debate space. This is
And I think you're kind of low-minded.
discussion space. Dex, my mod keeps muting you because you have a lot of background noise, just so you know. And you keep
I'll
unmuting
be
yourself.
done with that in a minute. I'm going to turn off my mic. So
Okay. Thanks. Okay.
What the hell?
Okay. I don't even know what I was gonna say now.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
This
See,
is too much. It's too much. I
yeah,
can't.
because you
right
don't
now.
know
It's
what
too
you're
much.
talking about.
No, I know what I'm talking
I
about.
feel like you're lost as
I've
a
lost
human
track
being.
of my conversation because it's been derailed so many times.
yeah,
And this is
I'm sorry.
like this.
Yeah, by Dex. Dex, relax.
Yeah,
We're just-
partially
hang
by
on,
me.
no,
Yes,
I'm
I
just-
take
Shut up, Dex.
responsibility. Don't tell me to shut up.
I'm just doing this. Guys, that's not how I want to run my panels, okay? I'm trying to keep it like lower energy, like not low energy, but I don't like the over talking. It's overstimulating for me. I need everybody to mute up when they're not speaking. and I need to control my space, and I'm not doing that right now. And it was getting very out of, like, I don't like that at all. So please.
I mean, I know I stopped when I was told to stop, but also I'm sorry that happened.
It's overstimulating with like the over talking and like, I mean, I want to be able to talk to on my panel and yeah, anyway. Oh my God. Okay. Also, good job on the likes, guys. We're almost at our gift goal. Hang on. Where are we? We have our flash goal. We only need 8 more roses. So if you haven't sent a rose yet, send 1 rose. It's the flash goal, 1 rose, and it'll help me hit the flash goal. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Omabud, I'm not going live for very long right now. So, okay, I'm bringing him back up one, and then, okay, Brooke.
Hello.
Do you understand? Do you understand that when I say stop, it means stop? This is not a debate space. It
wasn't
a
me.
discussion space. You were over talking a lot. I had to tell you to stop a lot. So,
You guys were interrupting me, but okay.
I don't care. I'm the host. I can
Alright,
interrupt
so I don't
anytime
care.
I want. Stop. If you can't respect my space and understand that I don't want to run it like that, then get the fuck out of here.
Calm down, Charity. You don't get too angry.
No, don't you tell me to calm the fuck down.
Hey,
This is
relax.
my space. I'll run it how the fuck I want. And if you don't like it, there's the door. Out. Leave right now.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Wait, Brooke, do
I
you
don't know
not
if I was supposed to
understand?
take that serious, but
Brooke, do you not understand the concept of consent? Like you are no longer being consented to have a conversation. Like it's not that hard.
Reba was sick of your shit. Oh my God. I can't with some people.
Well, it's just funny that people think they're smart, but they tell you to go look up what they claim on Google.
Free speech, though, so he can speak. That's not what free speech means. Like,
charity
you
is
don't
not a
even understand
government.
the Constitution.
Charity is not a government.
I mean, I'm the government in here, but Dex, you have a lot of background noise. I'm gonna chill for right now. I can't. It's a lot. So, big man, free speech is not what that means. Guys, if you disagree with my topics, come up, please. I'd appreciate that. Also, keep tapping that screen. I'm gonna put my tapper back on again. My tapper's going. That thing does like 2,000 likes, something like that. But yeah, let's keep on tapping. Also, what is this? 0 of 8 hours. There's like a SpongeBob thing. Oh, what new chapter? I don't know what this means.
2 hours later.
I don't know what that means.
That was a SpongeBob reference. You're
I'm
fine.
Canadian. We don't have a constitution. Yes, we do.
What
We
in
have a
the
Canadian
world?
constitution. I'm fucking Canadian. We have a constitution. We have
You guys have like
Canadian Constitution of 1982. Go look it up. That was our most recent amendment to the Constitution. And it's the Canadian Constitution of 1982. And we have the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Like, what?
That's crazy.
No, we have a Canadian Constitution. Go look it up. Go look it up. You are so wrong. You are
I can't.
It's the Constitution Act of 1982. What are you talking about?
You know what's wild, Charity, is I know that, and I'm not even Canadian.
I know. Like,
I'm like, what do you mean Canada doesn't have a constitution? It has had two. It has had two.
Yes. Like, the UK has a constitution, but it's like not the same kind of thing. It's like a there's just more of like multiple different things all put together.
Mhm.
It's so different. It's so different over there, but it's still like countries have constitutions. Do you not understand what?
Most modern
You clearly
Western
don't even know anything about
democracies
your own country.
have something equivalent
This is
to, if not a
wild.
constitution, right? Like it's not that hard.
I'm not bringing you up.
Tell me the Canadian education system failed you without telling me the Canadian education system failed you.
Right? Actually, big man, what province are you in? I'm curious. Inquiring minds want to know, what province are you in?
Oh yeah, because education
Because
is
of your
completely
bio
provincial, right?
Education is provincial. Ontario, that makes sense.
Oh.
Terrible. Second worst province in the country. We still need 7 more roses, guys. Hey, Smarsh. We still need 7 more roses.
I was going to say, I can tell you're not from Quebec or BC if you don't know about the 1982 Constitution.
Like what? Even our individual, like, I'm pretty sure our individual provinces even have like a constitution, or I know we have Bill of
They
Rights.
typically
we have individual
do.
Bill of Rights. Yeah, we have provincial constitutions. Like, my premier is going against our constitutional rights right now. What? Thanks, Dex. Also, oh, we're almost there. Oh, we're almost there. Hey, Kiblets, we're 5 away, guys. If you haven't sent a rose yet, we're 5 away. We're 5 away. How long do we have left? Let's see. We have 1:50 left. And we need 4 more roses. Oh my God. We might actually hit this flash goal. 4 more. 4 more roses, guys. We're almost there. 3 more roses. 2. We're 2 more roses now. We're at 14 out of 16. We only need 2 more roses from 2 different... 1 more rose. If you haven't sent a rose yet, send a rose. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
We have 1:25 left. We need 1 more rose. 1 more rose. That's all we need.
Dang, I don't even got a coin. Oh,
I don't have
Dex.
coins on my other account. I can't do it on my other account. I don't have any.
We did it.
Okay. We did it?
Oh, wait.
I don't
I
see
think
it.
so.
It says 15 still. No, it still says 15.
I'm so confused because I saw
pinned it
3
again.
go
1
in.
minute left. Yeah, but 3 different people. If it's 3 from one person, it doesn't.
Oh, so it has to be someone who
yeah,
hasn't
send
done
a
it
rose.
before.
Yeah, if you haven't sent a rose yet, send a rose. Send a rose. 16! We hit it! Thank you!
Go team.
Thank you! We got it. 16. We hit it. We hit the goal. Thanks, guys. Okay, I think there's somebody else requesting. Oh, it's all friendlies in the box right now. Hey, Luna. But thanks, guys. Also, they have like a SpongeBob things going on right now. So thanks for the 5 people who said Momo Fat. Momo Fat sent SpongeBob stuff.
Oh my God, I love SpongeBob.
Oh, Kate, look, my I have different things on here. Thanks, Marshy. So that when people like, it goes like, it's these weird. There's check marks, and then that's a diamond or with a heart in it. I don't know what those are for.
Oh,
and other lives, I see SpongeBob likes happening. It's weird. Lou.
Yeah,
Who's
I just see SpongeBob.
You see SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's different on different. Maybe it's because I don't know. I see SpongeBob in other people's, but I see diamonds and lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Okay.
Oh no, I do see diamonds.
Dex, I get it. I understand that. Okay.
Lions and
what? Diamonds,
tigers and bears. Yeah.
Oh my. Lou, hello.
Hello.
Hi. Can you turn your volume down 2 notches, please?
Sure. Is that better?
That was 4. But okay, sure. You're fine. It's just because it was causing feedback, and now I don't have the feedback. Hi, Jamie.
Gotcha.
All right. Can I get an age from you, please?
Yeah, I'm 28.
Okay, cool. What's up? What do you want to talk about?
So,
Don't.
I kind of want to do 1 and
Sorry.
4, but we'll start with number 4. I don't believe Die Hard's a Christmas movie at all.
Canceled.
I need to go get my book.
Wow.
Go get my book.
Canceled. This is the cancel Lou
Yeah.
party.
Wow.
Totally canceled.
Okay.
Thanks, Jamie.
No, but hear me out. Okay. Yakatomi Plaza gets raided during a Christmas party. That's like the only Christmas element in this entire thing.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
What do
There's
you
Christmas
mean?
music throughout the movie. Yes, there's Christmas music throughout the movie. At the very end, when Nakatomi Plaza blows up, all of the bearer bonds that blew up, that's all paper going down like snow. When he puts that the person and he writes on the sweater. He makes him look like Santa. Like it's all based around Christmas. What is it? Hans even says like ho 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 at one point. Like there's so many references to Christmas within it. In the original book that the movie was based off of, the wife's
hold on.
name
Die
was
Hard was
actually
a book?
Stephanie. Yeah, it was based off of a book.
Oh, okay.
Not called Die Hard. It was a different name.
Okay.
But the wife's original name was Stephanie, and they actually changed her name to Holly to make it more Christmas-like. It's literally meant to go around Christmas. So hang on, I'm getting my book out so I can read a couple things to you.
Sure.
Because, oh my God. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to read you the first couple of paragraphs of this, okay? It's from Turner Classic Movies. It's 35 Christmas movies, and it's updated as of a couple of years ago, or last year. I can't remember. All right. Is Die Hard the story of terrorists who take over a building on Christmas Eve only to have their plans disrupted by a pesky cop named John McClane? Or is it the story of a cop named John McClane who tries to reconcile with his estranged wife on Christmas Eve only to have his plans disrupted by pesky terrorists? Ultimately, it's both. But the second perspective is the one that leads the audience into the film and is the start of a common Christmas movie plot. A dysfunctional family reuniting over the holiday. One of the pleasures of Die Hard is that once the action starts, it doesn't let go of the Christmas movie elements, but rather transforms them into action movie variations, all with an overriding cheerful humor that itself represents the season. For instance, Santa Claus appears in the form of a dead terrorist wearing a Santa hat. He's also wearing a sweater on which John McClane has scrawled the immortal words, "Now I have a machine gun, ho, ho, ho," the ultimate ugly Christmas sweater. The usual Christmas movie house here is the entire Nakatomi Plaza office building. Basement to roof instead of a dwelling into the nice rooms containing holiday decorations. McClane spends his time scampering through elevator shafts, air vents, and partially built floors, and a perfect home for an action hero. There's also an office holiday party that turns lethal, even a white Christmas in LA, courtesy of falling office paper. It says office paper, but it's the bearer bonds. Okay. There are smaller touches of the season too, such as playful dialogue referring to Christmas. It's the time of miracles, says Hans, and a variety of Christmas music worked into the soundtrack, including Run DMC's Christmas in Hollis, which Argyle, the limo driver, plays at the story outset. Don't you got any Christmas music? McClane asks. This is Christmas music, Argyle replies, as if Die Hard itself is proclaiming this is a Christmas movie, only a different kind of one, so you'd just better go with it. There's sounds of sleigh bells throughout it. Like I said, Holly's name was changed from Stephanie to Holly. There's another thing on here. Anton Gruber became Hans Gruber, which sounds suspiciously like Franz Gruber, the Austrian composer of Silent Night. Like there's so many things that tell you that this is a Christmas movie. I'm just telling you. Okay, I'm done reading that part because I could go on the entire thing. But there's so much. The entire thing takes place on Christmas Eve too, right?
So my understanding of Die Hard, because I always watched it through that lens as a cop movie, right? Because mind you, my first experience with Die Hard was with that newest one that they made like in 2008, the Live Free or Die Hard. like where he has to stop
Okay.
the cyber terrorists or whatever.
Sure, it's like the fourth one, yeah.
That one. Well,
Fourth or the fifth
so
one.
I always, had a picture of McClane being a cop. So when my dad showed me the original one, I was like, oh, he's just doing cop stuff, and it happens to be Christmas. But now,
Right.
after hearing all this, I'm like, going back and re-looking at it, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, it actually is a Christmas party.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I
if you
stand
look
corrected.
at most Christmas movies, there's something dysfunctional going on that happens, and then everybody ends up together at the end, and they're like, enjoying the fact of being together at Christmas and reconciling and stuff, right? And that's what happens literally in this movie. So I don't know what I was saying. I think that like it's the primary genre of this is not Christmas, it is action, but you have multiple genres that happen, like that movies have, right? So you can have like horror Christmas movies like Krampus or Santa's Sleigh or Silent Night, or there's a whole bunch of horror Christmas movies. But
Right.
anyway, so you can have all of those different kinds of movies, right? But then you also have so there horror Christmas movies. You have comedy Christmas movies. You have drama Christmas movies. Like there's so many different categories that Christmas is like the secondary thing of it. It's the secondary theme. But I think in order for a movie to be a Christmas movie, it has to take place solely at Christmas time, like in that season of Christmas, right? Like it can't be something where it just references Christmas one day. Like some people think Harry Potter is a Christmas movie, and it's not. It references Christmas for a period, not the entire movie.
I had that argument with someone.
Yeah, if anything, Harry Potter's like it's a summer movie because it literally every movie starts off the same way. It's a school year.
Well, Harry
It's a
Potter
school
is a
movie.
fantasy movie. It's a fantasy family movie, right? Like, well, at least the first ones are family, but it's a fantasy movie because it's like all about magic and wizards and stuff like that, right? So that's what you're looking at. It's a fantasy.
Yeah, it's like a fantasy, like I would even argue like a school movie, but not a seasonal
Yeah.
movie because it's the whole year.
Like
Yeah, like I
fantasy,
just
if you're
never,
gonna give it a
I knew that Harry
secondary
Potter
like
always had
drama,
Christmas
but
in it, but I never associated Christmas with Harry Potter. I guess the only time is when like ABC Family used to do that like Harry Potter weekend on cable.
yeah.
But no, I don't understand how people drew Christmas with Harry Potter like at all.
Yeah.
They didn't even come out in that time of year.
Yeah. So
Well, yeah, no, I stand
So-
fully corrected. Thank you for that.
W me.
W charity.
W. Okay. What was your other contention with the background?
Oh no.
I know. I'm like, where's
This is
gonna
the
go
not
now?
fun part.
Yeah.
I can't remember which your other one was. If it was one or two, because I don't.
So
think it
you
was
know what?
three.
Let me do one.
Okay.
Wait, do you also have a contention with two?
No, not at all.
Oh,
I've
okay.
always been pro LGBT. So
Oh, I was like, how does one do one and two? But it's okay. Now we
Okay.
know.
So you were either gonna do one or three then with four.
yeah, no, it was one or four.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's fine. So let's do one. We can talk about one.
So I think just, I see the harm of performative men, right? It makes a lot of sense. I get it, right? You're creating a facade to, just either get in somebody's pants or introduce yourself into a circle of people you normally don't associate with. Totally understandable. But I just don't see them more dangerous than literal cultists. You know what I mean?
So here's the thing, though: the people in the cult, or the people that are hi Jack, the people in the cult, or the people who are like MAGA, like outright MAGA, they show you exactly who they are. There's no facade. They're just outright bigoted people. You know what I mean? Like they're just who they are, and you can see it outright. You don't have to pull back any veils or curtains or anything like that to find, they don't have layers. Okay. They're not an onion. If you got that reference, good on you. But they don't have layers. Whereas like with the leftist men, especially the performative ones on this app, or like just in life in general, they create spaces that are appearing to be safe. Like when we're talking about men, especially, we're talking about spaces that appear to be safe for women and femme presenting people. Okay, and it makes it so that we feel safe within those spaces, but then when they reveal their true colors, it hurts more because they have the access to get to us. So if you think of it like a Trojan horse or like a wolf in sheep's clothing, that's what I'm talking about.
And there's
I see what you're saying. My
it
perspective
goes
on it. Oh, go ahead.
1 second, Lou. Yeah, let's
it
let
goes
Laura say
even
something.
it goes even deeper than that, because let's be like, part of the reason why I always love to come up when this is a topic is because I have spent over a decade being a political organizer in progressive spaces as a femme presenting person, right? And the reality is it's much more pernicious than people want you to see it as. And it goes much deeper, because one, like, it should be enough that it is harmful to women on an individual level, in that they will be taken advantage of sexually, that they will be like harmed on a personal level. But it goes deeper than that, because men will insert themselves into movements that are supposed to be anti-patriarchal and take over the space, discredit women, silence women's voices, and completely center the movement around themselves. And therefore, not only are we fighting against people who are actively fighting against our own interests, I see this as a femme presenting person, but like, we're also fighting against people who exist within our own spaces, who are actively harming the movement, not just us individually, which it should be enough that it's being done individually, but that's not all that's being done, right?
I see what you're saying. I guess my experience with people who have been performative has always been very surface level. So, when I read that prompt for the first time, I'm like, well, at the end of the day, in my experiences, when I've dealt with people who were performative or who really weren't down for the cause or whatever it was, right? That you're faking funk about, you find a way to oust yourself when you're not genuine, when you're not really here for this. You kind of like, oh, until self-preservation is part of it, the performance goes on, right? The mask comes off when the person is afraid. It's like a parasite. It'll do what it needs to do to survive until self-preservation is more important, in which case it ousts itself. But when you have a cult, which, unfortunately, as a former Republican, I watched my my belief system and all this stuff get hijacked by these weirdos, and I find myself on the opposition. It's These people are stuck in this cycle. It's permanent brain damage. It's you're creating. I know how they love to say, like, oh, the left puts themselves in echo chambers and all that. They accuse the left of everything they do to themselves.
Yeah, it's
They put
projection.
themselves in echo chambers. They, create these impossible lists of boundaries that you cannot address or talk about before they start to get upset. They do all this stuff. And I'm like, well, at the end of the day, what would I rather have? An actual cult arguing for a fictitious cult, or someone who is a parasite who, at the end of the day, when shit hits the fan, they will see themselves out.
Will they, though?
At that point, if someone's willing to go down with the ship, I don't think it's a performance anymore.
No, 1 second, because I'm going to tell you this though, Lou, okay? Because people, here's the thing. When we hold spaces like this, and we ask even leftist men who try to center themselves within it, when we say, okay, can you leave now? Like, we're not talking about you, can you leave? They will refuse to leave. And it's the equivalent of them putting a boot in the door and not letting us close the door and remove them from our space. So that's the problem, is that when they get in there, they get so defensive and so volatile that like they're going to explode, and that's going to cause more harm.
And also, I challenge you, Lou, like, take the perspective right now, like, take a step out of your own shoes, right? Like, I know you can't fully put yourself in the shoes of a woman or a femme presenting person, but take yourself out of your own shoes right now, because I feel like there is, like, even if it's subconscious, there's a layer of defensiveness right now, right? Because you're a man. But, like, the reality is, like, you don't have to live through those experiences, right? Like, you don't have to live with the consequences of what performative leftist men do in the real lived consequences, right? Like, it might affect how you interact in space, but it's not going to like give you trauma, right? Like, this is traumatizing and harming women and trans people and femme presenting people in profound ways, to the point where we are at now, because we've had decades of performative leftist men shutting down conversations about feminism, where now trans people and abortion are the issues that have turned a lot of performative leftist men to MAGA members. And it's because men haven't had the courage to stand up to that, really. Even men who are not being performative.
And those men don't recognize intersectionality, because they think that when they're just talking about women, they're talking about cisgender women, right? And they're not recognizing like other people within those spaces.
Yeah, and like, I feel, especially as a trans person right now, like, every issue comes back to me. Like, I can't live a peaceful life because I walk around and like something happens. Like, everyone was like praising Marjorie Taylor Greene for sticking up to Trump, and I knew the second trans people were on the table, she would fold, right? And what does she do? Exactly that. But leftist men were out here praising the woman, right? And it was women, particularly trans women, who were not allowing that. Like, we were calling it out. And what did Marjorie Taylor Greene fold on? Making it a felony charge for parents to care for their trans children. And leftist men were praising her and ignoring her past of anti-women and anti-LGBTQ actions because she hit the lowest bar of feminism, because it suddenly affected her.
Go ahead, Lou, if you had anything to say.
Not going to affect me, right? So, that's an issue when it comes to my level of threat assessment, right? I can't possibly assess a threat that technically isn't a threat against me, but it is a threat against people I care about, people I interact with on the daily. So I think in that regard, I need to take more time to see how performative men interact in those spaces in order to really see the damage they're capable of doing.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Cool. Thanks, Lou.
No problem. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you. You too. Thanks. All right. I have like maybe one or two more that we can do. Well, Apple User is the only one that's in there right now. Just a side note, because I know that there was a friend, like Dex was asking to come up again, but like I don't know if Dex is still in here listening or not, but like I did say no, and me like not letting you up is also me saying no. Like, I don't have to respond to you in the comments when I'm having a conversation with other people. So I don't like do with that what you will, but like it was very overstimulating for me, and I said no by not letting you up, but also by saying that you had too much background noise. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care how I said no. I still said no. So, all right. Apple user, hello.
Yo, what's up?
Hi, can I get your age, please?
I'm 18.
Where were you born?
07.
What month?
May.
Okay.
I'm just
What's up?
I'm just wondering on these, like, because by ableist you mean like offensive, right? Like it would be like offensive?
No, harms the community.
Well, okay. All right.
They're used in a derogatory and demeaning way towards people with disabilities. That's how those words have typically been used. So even
How
when
does
you're
lazy?
using them towards somebody, what can I finish saying what I'm saying, please? So even when you're using them towards people who aren't disabled, you're still using them in the context in which they were used towards disabled people.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess tell me how lazy was used against.
Right, I was going to do that.
Yeah.
So lazy, I don't have my computer here because my computer has like a perfect thing on it. Lazy comes from the German word, I think it's lässig, and it means like feeble and weak. And so when you're
Sorry,
talking,
what was that first word you
lazy
said?
was what?
Before
Feeble.
week?
Feeble.
Okay.
Okay. So when you're looking, when lazy became a word that was used derogatorily towards people with disabilities because they didn't have the ability to work in the capacity that people wanted them to. And so they were deemed that if you couldn't work, it was deemed that you wouldn't work, that you were like lazy and you had no motivation or no commitment to do this, when in fact it was something that you really couldn't do. Also, when you use lazy, like when you look at people who have depression or task paralysis, like executive functioning issues and stuff like that, people like to refer to those people as being lazy when they're in those states. But that's not something that, like, it's not something they can control. So it's actually not them. You're demeaning somebody who is in a state of where they can't control what is going on with their body.
I'd argue that like use of the word lazy has changed over time. It's like
How?
No one, whenever anyone calls someone lazy, they never refer to, or no one's intent is to.
It doesn't matter on the intent.
Disabled person.
It doesn't matter on the intent. When you find out a word is racist, do you like argue about the word and find out like how it was used and see if it was right? Like if it actually, you're off an app, so I don't even know if you're listening right now, if you got a phone call or something. I'll wait.
What you saying?
Yeah. So when you find out a word is like racist and has been used in historically towards people of color in a racial, like in a derogatory or demeaning way, do you like question that, or do you just not use the word?
I don't know. I just think you people always fucking
trying
to ban all these shit, all these fucking.
I'm not trying to
ban
ban
lazy,
words,
offensive word
no,
now.
One second, because you're not taking it the way that what it's meant to be. Okay, you're getting offended because I'm saying stop using these words, but you're not understanding that the rest of what's underneath. Yeah, you're getting offended because you don't want to be policed on your terminology. But here's the thing: is what I'm saying. Can you stop talking while I'm speaking? Your sentence doesn't begin in the middle of mine. Okay. Right. How can you listen if you're speaking?
All right, go on.
So what's not written in here is there are other terms that you can use instead of these that would not be harmful to the disabled community, but they would still have the same impact in what you're like in how you're using them. So instead of saying see this one, CRAZY, okay? That word.
What you censor that?
Yeah, because I don't say the word.
Oh my gosh. All right.
I mean, if you think this is just silly and you
learn about this.
No, you know what? I came on here to like hear your side, see what you were saying, but I mean,
okay. You're not even listening, so how would you know?
You're not even listening.
Well, now I don't want to because it all sounds like a big joke.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, okay. Great. Goodbye.
You people at politics and
Goodbye.
You people. You people.
You people
You
who think
people.
differently than I do.
Hi, Ryan. Oh my God. You people who want to humanize other people. Oh my God. I was starting
Heaven
to sound like
forbid.
Pee Wee Herman there. Oh my God. Oh my, I can't even do it now on purpose.
Oh my God. I can't even either.
You people.
You people. Sorry, that was too funny.
You people, yeah, exactly. And here's the thing, guys. Just so you all know, yesterday was International Human Rights Day across the world. Across the world, it was International Human Rights Day. It's recognizing that everybody it should be having equal rights. Okay, my last post is about that, by the way. And the entire month of December is Universal Human Rights Month. So we're recognizing that all month. It's Universal Human Rights Month. So yeah, you people focus on yourself. I focus on myself every single day. I'm also here to educate other people on why these terms are harmful.
There's
Maybe
also
you
this
should
really
focus on yourself and be better.
there's also this really handy tool called a thesaurus that can help you find words that are not harmful.
Right? Or guys, if you do want to look and find out terms that are not harmful, I have a whole bunch that are in my link tree. There's a whole list of ableism, and like I have multiple documents in there in my link tree. So go check it out. Also, if you're in there and you want to check out, you want to, maybe give a little tip, a little Christmas tip, help me with I just had to get tires done. But yeah, if you want to, give a little tip, links are in the bio.
A schmip.
Yeah, I'll bring it. Absolutely. Hello.
Hello. Thank you
Hi.
for letting me up.
Absolutely. How's it going?
It's going good, until applesauce. I wanted to come up to explain why, the ableist terms and, why they're important to
Sure.
deconstruct. So, and thank you. So the thing is that disabled people are always seen as subhuman, and it's always used as an excuse to cause harm to others. And people always think that they're excluded from that logic when they aren't. Like, I know that they should care about others because they care about others, but the reality is that a lot of times people start caring only when it affects them personally. So I'm going to try and say this. Everything that is happening to disabled people will happen to you, because you will be considered disabled once we are gone.
Yeah, once you get rid of that's the it's almost like once you get rid of like the most I guess how am I going to put this?
The most
ones who
marginalized.
the most marginalized. Then you look at the next. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I also wanted to add too that like when we're talking about ableism, like I want to talk about ableism a lot. I want to talk about the disability community because the disability community is the one that affects that every single other marginalized community falls into it as well. Like there's other people from those communities that are in this community, and you are one accident, one slip, one fall, one anything away from joining the community. It's the one community that you can join later in life. And it's not something that's like inherently you. It's the one community where that happens. Like it's wild because like, yeah, you could just, you're one slip or fall away from being paralyzed or, have a brain injury or, you could have like vision loss or anything like that. You're one anything away from being disabled and,
the thing is too,
what it is.
And the thing is, too, a lot of people don't realize, like, eventually, a lot of people become disabled because as you age, your body stops doing the things that it used to do. Like, for example, I work in like eye care, right? Did you know that 80% of people will need glasses in their lifetime?
I don't doubt that.
Like,
I don't doubt that.
that's a very large number of
You
people.
do. Yeah, Arrow, can I just mention like briefly about it, because I don't know, I'm not going to tell your whole story, but like, can I just briefly touch on it? Yeah, okay. So my friend Arrow here, I believe when he was 14 years old, athlete, okay, like very athletic, and got into an accident, paralyzed for life. 13, got into an accident, paralyzed for life. One accident away.
Yeah, and no matter how much you deny that you're disabled, you are disabled, which is a problem that I end up running into when I talk to people a part of the disability community as well, because we have a lot of internalized stuff. It's very sad.
Oh, for sure. So here's the thing. I catch myself, I hear myself, and I'm going to be honest, guys, it's mostly when I'm driving and when I get really annoyed with people on the road, or when I get really angry with like people for doing things. But like STUPID comes out, the third one here comes out, the first one comes out. Like, those are the three that come out all the time. This one, like I said, I've removed it from my lexicon, but they come out still. And it's when I'm by myself and I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on the road and I'm just like, what are you doing? And I catch myself and I'm like, I have to stop doing that. Like, why am I still doing that? I have to stop doing that. It's not overnight that it's going to happen. And that's not what I'm expecting of people at all. Right?
Well, because
like,
we live in an
it's
ableist
ongoing
culture.
thing.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
And like, I even did it earlier, but I just like changed my language and moved on, right? Like,
Yeah.
there's ways to handle this that are appropriate, and no one's expecting anyone to be perfect 100% all of the time, right? Like, but put in effort in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
expecting like you to give. Oh, sorry.
No,
I'm
go
not.
ahead. You go ahead.
I'm not expecting people to like completely change their entire lexicon of words that they use for like situations. I'm just asking them to quit using like terms that validate eugenics, like IQ or insert
Yes.
brain comment here.
Yeah. Yeah, IQ has been one that's been bothering me a lot lately, because that actually has like racist like background to it, right? So it's not even just ableism, it's racism as well involved with that one.
Oh my God, Charity, you got me started on what I wanted to talk about next. You read my mind. So like, the
racism,
other
how it
thing is
connects to
that like,
racism, it's all eugenics.
yeah, that's the thing, is like, all of these words also connect to eugenics, which is racist and anti-LGBTQ and anti-women, like terms like hysteria, right? Like, that is both ableist and anti-women. People use the last word on that list to talk about people of color and their work ethic. And it's especially harming people of color with disabilities.
Yes.
Because like, it's a double impact. Like, as a Latinx person who experiences ADHD and therefore has like task paralysis and executive functioning issues, like, I am often called that word, but I'm actually a very hardworking individual. I just have more barriers to overcome than other people, and people will look at my like overall life struggle and use that word to describe me. And it's, you know, and it impacts all of these other communities, because the root of how oppression has been enacted in the Americas, particularly, is rooted in eugenics. And eugenics' first victim is always going to be people with disabilities.
Yeah.
Because they feel like they can't contribute to capitalism. That's a lot of what it is.
Yep.
Can someone tell me though, like, when it comes to like the NPD community and ASPD community, or like the cluster B community in general, how come when I try to say that they're humans, I end up with like people telling me that I'm a part of that community and that I should
What? I don't know what any of that meant.
so the cluster B community is ASPD, antisocial personality disorder, otherwise known as sociopathy or psychopathy. NPD, narcissism or narcissistic personality
gotcha.
disorder.
Okay, gotcha.
And then borderline personality disorder.
I mean, people are telling you that, like, not to humanize them?
Yeah. I've received
Yeah, they still have a disorder. I mean, they're still people. They might be shitty people sometimes, but they're people.
Yeah, and like them having ASPD or NPD, like, sure, it puts barriers down, but I've met plenty of people with NPD and ASPD that are a lot fucking nicer than the people who are telling me that I'm a part of this community that I'm not, which
I think. Sorry.
I think a huge part of it is that people are like making these into pop psychology terms. And like the vast majority of people with an actual cluster B personality diagnosis are seeking treatment and are often acting towards others with more empathy intentionally and doing more work to achieve that empathy than people who do not have those disorders, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, if they have a diagnosis of it, then they've clearly sought help for it, and that's different. But like when people say like, "Oh my God, that person's a narcissist" or something like that, it's become colloquial, which is not cool. And again, that's like a diagnostic term, right? So like when you're using, and again, I try and correct people on that too, because you shouldn't be doing. It's like when people are like, "Oh, I'm so OCD" or something like that, or like they won't be they won't have any like true signs of autism, or you know what I mean, or like they mock autism, or they say like, "Am I having a stroke?" or something like that, right? Like things like that, they're using them colloquially, and they're using them to kind of like make a joke about it, but it's not that. Like they have to understand that those are actual diagnostic terms, and unless they have been diagnosed with those disorders, like you shouldn't be using that. Like OCD tendencies is a little bit different, or like they have narcissistic tendencies, but like, yeah, like you're right, Solar. Like people use it too freely within like general language. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pop psychology term. You're not a psychologist. You're not a psychiatrist. You can't diagnose someone with that. You can say that someone is displaying those behaviors, but that also doesn't mean that someone should be like unalived, right? Like that is just wrong. Like I genuinely don't. I know this doesn't speak for everyone, but I genuinely don't think that's a consequence for anything. Because I don't believe that people should have the ability to make that decision. For other people, even if they're horrible, awful people, and that horrible, awful people should just be separated from society. But it's because of their behaviors, not because of a diagnosis they have, or like it's a refusal to get help and a refusal to be better that causes people to need to be separated from society.
Yeah, and I also want to mention how like it perpetuates a lot of not only stigma but stereotypes that people think of not only the cluster B community or the specific disorders being used as insults, but also like all of the disability community as well, because it's based in bioessentialism, which is eugenics.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, it's been a really good conversation. Despite like the, people that we had earlier. But I do have to go. I have to let the dogs out and go pee, and then I have to get driving to this place. So, thanks for the conversation. I appreciate it. I might come back on later tonight. I don't know. It might not be till tomorrow though. But tomorrow I have all day free, so I'm probably gonna come on. Unless I'm like totally drained of energy, I will likely come on tomorrow. And this is gonna be my background for the rest of December, because I like talking about multiple things. The one topic background with like just the performative men, it was getting exhausting, and I think that's why I stopped doing it after 3 days. So,
Oh my
so I was like, I
God.
can't. I that's all I was talking about, and that was all because of like the whole JW thing, right? But I'm still gonna keep it up there and have it as a topic, because I think that's something we need to talk about on the regular. And
Wait, that's who it was?
JW, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I just knew that it was a good topic.
Yep, it's about if you go onto YouTube and search, I can't remember what it is. I'll get the name for you and I'll send it to you. Yeah, he hasn't been back since. I know he hasn't. He hasn't been back since that last one. So it's been over a week. So yeah, it's been like a week and probably almost a week and a half now that he's been not on. So anywho, I'm gonna go. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the likes, the shares, the gifts, all of that stuff. Thank you. Have a good night, guys.
Thanks for
Good
having me
night.
up.
Thanks for having me up.
No problem.